going on there, guys? Welcome back to a brand new season and a brand new episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode in EA FC24. We are in season number 3, and obviously if you didn't catch the last episode, please go check it out. You'll sort of see where we ended up, and without spoiling it, we are still in the Championship, what obviously is a bit disappointing. I fully hoped we would be in the Prem, but I'll be honest, I'm kind of glad we didn't, because this team's a bit in the mud. It's definitely good in certain places, like Hutchinson on the right wing, Archer up the middle. Certain positions look okay, but there's certain positions where I can clearly see why we're not gone up. And like the bench isn't much better really. We're all very low, like mid 60s to high to 70s, and unfortunately, it just hasn't worked last season, and there's a lot of things I want to change, and definitely looking to change something right now. Right, okay, so as I've said before, as I said at the end of last season, the one thing I'm going to be doing is I might be slightly changing up how I'm going to be doing the episodes, and that means I'm going to be doing a lot more games, but also you may miss a few games where there's no gameplay of it, or you might not even see me sim it. But basically what I'll do, near enough end of every single month, I'll go through and I'll sort of say what we've done. So then, no matter what, you know what results have happened, where we are in the table. I'll sort of do updates. I'll show you all the transfers. I'll show you all the things that change in the career mode. But I'm basically going to cherry pick certain games. So then we can basically get through a bigger part of the season in every single episode. And that's what I really would like to do. It does mean, depending on how many games I show, there might be slightly longer episodes, might be absolutely exactly the same, but I don't know. But we'll see. I just thought I'd give you the heads up in case that changes. You'll know by the end of this episode, where, except we're basically like 2-3 months ahead. Well, there you go. Right, I'm just going to show you right now who is on my transfer list, because I've got a lot of players, and you may not agree with all of them, but I've had to make these decisions just for the benefit of the team. The first one is Michael Hillick. As much as he was an absolute stud in the first season, he was shocking in the last season, and it just showed me he is not up to Championship standard, not for us right now. We do need that little step up, and we could do someone better. And I know it means us losing like an authoritative figure in that defence, but he was shocking last season. And he's 29. He's basically grew nothing in the last season. I'm gonna cash in on him. I think his contract ends in this next month or next year, so I'm just gonna cash in on him. Ben Woodburn, who again, I think that injury in the first season really affected him, because he went down the overall, and he should have gone up about, he should be mid 70s by now, but he's 71 overall, 25 years of age. He's hitting his not hit his peak yet, but he could definitely get up to the high 70s. But right now the team, especially in that position, is moving away from him, so I'm gonna cash in on him now. Ben Jackson, I've got Christensen and Huggins. If anything, I'd want to get rid of Huggins and get a really good left back, but right now I don't want to do that. I've put him out on loan twice now, and he's just not gone up as much. He's only gone up by 2 or 3, so I'm going to cash in on him. De Schmidt, he is more the controversial one. He's 18. He basically shows everything why I don't understand why I'm selling him, but honestly, he's one of them players you play with, and he just doesn't fit what you want. And he'll never will. He's a 5'10" centre back who just doesn't suit the way I like to play. He cost us in a lot of games, and to be honest, I can't see anything in his game where he'd suit anywhere else. He doesn't really suit a centre mid, even a CDM. It just doesn't. So I thought, with the absolute brilliant market value he's got, I can get 20+ million from easy, and I can invest that, and I can go out and get a decent rated centre back, as well as use more money to get someone decent. Diarra, Ian Pender, Drake, all these guys all going on loan. And the first sale is a big one, and it's Raphael De Schmidt. And you know what? This is a realistic transfer from what would happen, because if we were still a Championship squad, as we are, and a player this high rated got an offer from Porto. He'd be begging to be going. So, and not only that, we get 27 million for him. Another sale is Loic Ayana is going to Rouen for 700k. Again, getting a little bit of money for a player I'm not going to use. And this is a loan now. Arlo Corbett, one of my young goalkeepers. My backup for Encombardio, but also Ben Jackson is going as well to Huddersfield on a permanent deal. And Captain Helik is out of the club too. For £3.3 million, we do say goodbye to our captain. And now it is a big decision who is going to take over that captain's armband. Alright guys, so I've made it wait long enough because the fact is if it gets much later, I'm going to be waiting around far too much. So, and also we have got our first championship game in about a week or so. And to be honest, I kind of want to get my transfer business all done and dusted so we can concentrate on the games. My two main focuses so far is centre-back and centre-mid. They are my first port of call. They are my first positions where I want to improve upon. Anything else, probably after that is goalkeeper, and probably after that is probably the cam position. That is probably my thinking, and even then I'll probably push to a right back possibly. Hence why I've got right backs and goalkeepers and stuff in there. So my thinking is, I think honestly, I'm going to take Wood out. I'm going to take this guy out. So Brian guy looks okay. Reyes, I think he's going a bit past it now. Just Jacob Ryan's a bit of an interesting one. I've never seen him before, but he looks like a massively tall player who's just a beast in the air. The other options is Bella Kotchap. Ted Mengi, who's been there for a while, who very much could be a decent little player for me, and to be honest, looks pretty nice. Levi Colwell, if you know, is a former Huddersfield Town loanee, and the fans absolutely love him, and they thought at one point maybe they might be able to get him back, but he got into the Chelsea first team, and then he got sold to Brighton, and now he's one of their star centre backs. So, but the thing is, he's always been loved by Huddersfield Town fans as one of their true greats down the years, where he's really impressed them. He's probably been one of their most success stories. So, been pretty decent. But the fact is, I've got about 40 million, but I can't. Not only that, it's a bit of a stretch that a player like him would come to this down to the championship, even for Huddersfield, even for a bit of a love story. Maybe next season, maybe down the line, we'll bring back Levi Colwell. But right now, we're fine without him. I've got other options. This Robin De Vries, he looks like, to be honest, he looks like someone I might just go for as a backup anyway. He looks like he's going to be like mid-60s anyway. Honestly, the two options, I'm not really looking to go for that O'Brien guy. I'm not too familiar with him. And I know I said I want to go for people who I've never used, and to be honest, I've never used Bell Kotchap, I've never used Tether Mengi properly. So honestly, it's between these two, and the fact is, obviously, Bell Kotchap's going to cost me tiny bit more, especially in the wages. But apparently, I can get below his market value. Tether Mengi's worth 10 million, but Bell Kotchap's taller. He's got a better weak foot. Honestly, he looks like the better player, in all honesty. By the way, I don't actually think we've changed Ted Mengi's starhead since he was at Man United. So it's been like nearly 3 years. Like 2 years since he left United. Alright, come on. Bell Kotchap. Do you know what? I'm just going to put offers down from both. I'm going to see how cheap I can get them. So, that really didn't help. I was hoping one of them would ask for much more than I was willing to pay. Honestly, because I'm trying to save the money, I might actually go for Mengi. And as weird as it may seem, I might go for Mengi simply because he's going to cost me... I don't think it'll cost me as much more in weekly wage, because we're on about the same level, so I might have to go like maybe 15 to 20k in wage. But Bell Kotchap's nearly on 35. That's a big jump for a lot of players. So honestly, I'm gonna go for Mengi. Yes, he's 2 overalls less, but they're basically the same player, and I can't imagine it be long before Mengi's up to about 77 anyway. And there he is, Ted Mengi for £10 million on the dot. I got him quite cheap as well with his wage. I got him for 15k. I'm quite happy with that. We've really got a decent player there. Unfortunately, Bell contract maybe down the line I might get you, but right now I'm just going to leave you to it. Another sale as well is Ben Woodburn has gone to Famalicão, if that's how you say it, £2 million, just so you know. Okay, so the centre mid role has been a bit difficult to find someone because I'm just trying to find someone who, it doesn't mean I'm going to have to break the bank. Like Kieran Dewsbury, he'd be amazing someone to get. But not like that, I'm not paying 91k to someone in the championship. It's just not happening. Also, there's Archie Gray, who is definitely someone I'd love to pick up in the future. But if you know, he's come through the Leeds Academy. So it feels so wrong when he's played for the first team and all that. It feels so wrong to get someone like him. So I don't know why. It feels like a big no-no. Lamine Kamara I found, but again, he's just moved. I've went on a couple of like personal choices, like people like Kobe Mainu. I could possibly bring him in, but again, is this going a bit too far out of realism? And he's obviously never ever wanted to gonna want to come to Huddersfield, not in our current state. Maybe down the line he would, but again, is this going to be one of them signings where I just sort of make just because I want to make it? Do you know what? You guys might really disagree with me on this, and in terms of real life, yes, he would never ever move. But Kobe Mainoo's quickly become one of my most favourite players to ever watch. I'd love to make him part of his team. I think next to like certain players like Hutchinson and stuff like that, he'd thrive. Honestly, he'd thrive. He'd be linking up with one of his young buddies as well in Mengi. Honestly, I'm gonna put down a £10 million bid for him, and I'm just gonna see what he say. So just to show you, just update on what the youth academy is looking like. I've got some okay players. This Adam Charlton guy, I've just left in here for a while. He keeps on growing, but his potential is absolutely awful. But I'm still keeping him in there because I feel like he can still grow. So I'm just going to keep him in there for now. But I've got some decent players like Harry Foster, who's getting up there in overall now. When he starts getting to like the mid 60s and high 60s, that's what. And he's 17, 89 potential. This kid has got some potential in him. Morale as well. Harrison Cooper, who's 62 overall, he could be getting up there. Pope. This Mateo guy, he can be gone. But just to show you, and also got some scout reports. One here. Got Croatia. Nothing really there. Let's look at Scotland. Anything here? Not really. Smith, no. I've got to say, Youth Academy hasn't been kind to us so far. Nothing really what stands out sillily. And done really. It's like usually every year you get 2 or 3 like £1 million plus players, and I just not had that. Honestly, I wish I went for Trafford sooner because it was worth about 10 to 15 million. Now he's worth 15 to 20 million because he's gone up in overall. I really would have liked to have picked him up as well. For the goalkeeper position, though, there was another player with Sergio Diaz, 6'5" goalkeeper, Mexican. I don't know if this might be a Choa's region or something, but he's got 80 reflexes. Position and handling and diving could be improved, kicking could be improved, but decent reflexes for a 6'5" goalkeeper. It's pretty damn good. Honestly, I might just bring him in. I probably won't just replace him straight up with Cambardia, but I might give him a game and see how he does. But honestly, I'm going to bring him in. So the 6'5" goalkeeper is in. Sergio Diaz is definitely going to be putting Cambardio on the test this season. And you know what? Again, it's a player I can always wait and see what happens with him. So yeah, I put another offer down for Mainu for 17 million and have stalled it. The fact they're willing to negotiate around that 15 million pound that tells me he's about 76, 77 overall. And look, guys, I'm just gonna say right now, I know full well that it's out of reach. Kobe Mainu would never, but the fact is, do you know what? I like him and I want to use him in a career mode, and I don't want to just get him when I'm like 5-6 years down the line, get to use him for 1 or 2 seasons towards the end of the career mode when we're basically near winning in the Premier League. I think right now in this career mode, most of the time you never really see him play. Most of the time they buy like stupidly high sentiments, so he won't be playing. We're going to bring him to Huddersfield. I'm hoping, and not only that, we'll still have quite a bit of money left over.
Okay, welcome everyone. We'll start with the questions now, please. Thank you.
Let's get into this press conference, guys. Huddersfield are one of several teams think they can get promoted this season. It's going to be competitive. Our young boys good enough. We'll give our best. I think that's the best thing to say. It's a big fixture to kick off the new season. Oxford United will be very strong opposition. Do you feel your boys are ready? Haven't you guys just was these guys up in the Premier League before? I can't remember. I believe my players, but Oxford we should be beaten. The fans believe losing Woodburn is going to be a blow, but looking at the squad here, you feel Lewis Skelly is ready to step up. It's up to the lad himself, I'll say, because he's definitely got to get a chance in the season.
Okay, we are out of time, unfortunately, so we're going to wrap up.
But yes, we are going into this game against Oxford. Unfortunately, obviously the Mainu deal stalled. I'm going to have to go with people like Matos. And the fact is, Matos is like one of the original players, so I'm going to give him the armband for now. I'm still sort of figuring out who in this team will possibly be the best player to take the armband. I'm already figuring out a couple of players, but I kind of want to see after this game. But we're going to get into this game against Oxford. Let's see if we can get off with a big, big win. Come on, guys. A win on opening day will just do us the biggest of good. Telemengi and Diaz as well starting. Got to give these guys a start. Let's see how we do, and then we'll take it from there. Kabasi, very good there. Now Vignato. Play there by Hutchison. Vignato, touch, shot! Ah, the goalkeeper saves. Good move out though. We'll take the corner. Hutchinson with the corner now. Vignato! There it is! Brilliant stuff! Vignato gets his head onto it. To a Hutchinson corner. And we take the lead. That is massive. We really needed that. Good cross here. And then Vignato. He's not the tallest player, but that is well hit. His first full season this is going to be. I'm really hoping for him to explode. He had good bits. He just couldn't really get his feet for a few of the games. But this is a big opportunity for him. Diaz with a good save. Good lad. Going to bring on a little bit of whip And another midfielder in that centre mid role. Archer's in! Now will clear Helix! We will get our first day win. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Archer at the double there for us. We really needed that. So I'll bring Panzer on for his debut. Give him another couple of minutes. But this could be massive. Let's get a clean sheet. It'd be brilliant for Diaz that. It doesn't matter. Let's go. Clean sheet and an away win. That is a nice way to start. Not far from perfect, but I've got to say, Diaz in goal, solid enough. Didn't really have too much to do. But that save right at the end, that really was good. Mengi, absolute rock solid. Love to see that. So this was a tough decision because pretty much if we can sign Mainu here, and I know there's a bit of a Man United thing going on here, but honestly, I didn't mean to. Mainu, he'll be such a... And it's a bit annoying. I wish I scouted him before, but the fact is, I've played with him before, and I've done a bit of a United career mode, like, behind the scenes before. I played with him, and I'm thinking that he'd be so good. So I kind of know what his overall is to start, and he's a 72 overall to start the game. My thinking is he's about 70... 77, 78. They wanted about 22. We got him for 18. I'm going to see if I can get him. I know as well, guys, I know this isn't realistic, but this is more of a personal sign to me. Someone I just want to put, someone I want in that midfield for the entire career mode. And I'm going to get him. Just to be safe, I'm going to offer him about a 40k wage. I know that's a lot. It's a reason I could have probably got him for about 30. But ladies and gentlemen, we have got Kobbie Mainoo. I know, guys, I know, but honestly, I am so happy right now. And apparently we've got him bang on his value as well. Do you know what? I'm thrilled to that. I am absolutely thrilled with that. 77 overall. I don't know what he was on before. It doesn't actually say. Okay, so 2 signings. What we're going to be coming in here is Robin De Vries and Raman SA, right mid / cam as well. Someone who's just really got quite a bit of potential in him, and I really like, just as a nice little handy backup who can go out wide. So he looks pretty decent. Okay, guys, so the first game, playing with Mainoo, and also going to be playing with this team against West Bromwich Albion. Let's see if we can get back-to-back wins starting the season. So here we go. Really hoping the changes I've made will have the impact I need it to. I had decided after obviously Matos dropping out the starting 11 due to Mainoo's arrival, I have decided to give Mengi temporarily for now the captain's armband. I will decide if I want to change it, if and when, but right now, he is the captain. Good play there. Ignato! Brilliant! Brilliant! Brilliant gameplay that! That is what I'm talking about! So much better! Just so early on, look at that. Just a little layoff, and then out the feet, and bang. Ignato scores again. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant start again, and we've dominated his open proceedings, but we need to keep going. Archer, good little turn, and now Archer! Oh, the goalkeeper, too close to him really. Oh, Moreira's got a little injury, I don't know what from. Gonna give him a little bit of time to see if he can knock that off. To the Megazee! Come on, boys! Come on, Huddersfield! Come on, Mengi, our new captain! Leading the line! Show me why I put him there, why I put him in this situation. You know what? I don't want to risk Moreira. I'm just going to put him, take him off for Headley, give Headley the match. I don't want to risk Moreira getting injured more than he has to. And Mengi does so well to get up there. And again, we get a good 2-goal lead. Good. Just Madger. Oh, they absolutely cut through us there. What I didn't like is that I brought Kabasi out and the whole backline was out of whack. Oh, Jesus Christ, Silas. What? No way! That was not a foul. That was the foul, but not a red. Oh my God, I can't believe what just happened. Oh, thank God for that. Dean Garner. Hutchinson, please. Yes, it's got it anyway! Come on! With Hutchinson went all the way around. Tries to put it on a plate for Archer. It's an own goal. Come on! Just pure pace there from Hutchinson. And Ajayi, who's put it in his own net. It's an own goal, but we do not give a damn. We've got our 2-goal lead back. Exactly what I wanted. Oh, Kabasi, you've got to be marking Majo better than that, because that's just... That looks like it went out as well. That's such a weird cross. Oh, Pando has just saved us a goal. And oh my God, Hutchinson might just goes on with another one. Archie, come on! And their 6 has to go to bloody Panzo with the goal-saving tackle. What sent that move alive? Come on, Panzo! Brilliant lad. Absolutely love to see that. That is such a great goal. I absolutely love it. And Archer, who's just an absolute dead-eye in goal right now. He's just killing him. Mengi, brilliant one-on-one. Headley, I was waiting for you to run there. And now, Archer! Yes! Headley with some brilliant footwork. And Archer with the finish once again. Come on, he just lifts it. Got to bring Maino off. He's had an okay game. Nothing. Unfortunately, I think that red card really instructed the game for us, but I just wanted to get us the win. Bring Skelly in for a couple of minutes. I couldn't move the play as I wanted to, and then when I thought he was going to shoot there, then he just delayed, and eventually he just curled it. 5-3, what a game. Then these kind of games, I don't care about being like this, because with man less, we've had to just go for it, and we've come out the better end of it. Alright, next game is in the EFL Cup against Barnsley. Again, I'd like to go farther in this competition, so I'm still putting out a decent side, but I am rotating. Pat Jones, who has pace. And oh, does he have pace? Pat Jones! Oh, and the goalkeeper had to jump so high to get above him there. Matos now. Now Vata. Vata. Done really well. Karoma! Ah, it's saved by the keeper. And now they just boot it away. And now Jones. Goalkeeper. And that side down to a T. And now he's got that in. Vata trying to get his head onto it. And now low Skelly. And one more. Now Essay! Oh, he's missed, the young man, the 20-year-old. A signing from Millwall. He had his name up in lights. But he couldn't finish it. We are dominating right now. Oh, you've... I think, Cabadia, you're just showing exactly why I've basically replaced you. Because you're so slow at diving. And we've dominated this whole game. And you get one shot against you, and that's it. All the hard work's gone. Oh my god. Oh my god! I kept on trying to get it away. It just kept coming at us. I swear to God. They have got so lucky. They got so lucky. Encambario is absolutely rubbish. How has he gone so crap? Seriously, how has he gone so crap? He was actually decent. So I can't play him more. I'm going to simulate this next game against Burnley to draw. I'm going to simulate this game against Derby. Can we get a win? Oh my god, it's a 3-3 draw. Kabasi and Maria Jr. gets a brace. Ah, it's disappointing. Again, we could have done with a win, and to be honest, it looked like we dominated a lot of it. Another match I'm going to simulate is against Coventry. Oh, we do win. Vignata with a winner. Zolis with a brace. Come on. So to be honest, that cup match really just solidified that. Encambario is just going further and further down the pecking order. So I'm going to decide to cash in on him now. I could have got a little bit more, but there was an offer coming for him, and I thought, why not? The fact is as well, I've got Diaz can probably play every game, but if something happens to him, I've got a good enough goalkeeper who's out on loan, who I can bring back very, very easily. Okay, so we're going to put, this is the last game we're going to play of the episode because it's a transfer deadline day, so we're going to get out of this entire of this transfer window in this episode, and then we'll leave it, and then we'll go even further in the next episode. But I'm hoping we can continue this unbeaten start to the season here against Portsmouth. Here we go. Against Portsmouth here, we've had a really good start to the season so far. I want it to continue. Mainu, good stuff there. Oh, brilliant for Mainu. He's released Archer. Archer! Yes! What a counter-attack! Mainu with some beautiful piece of play. Brought the ball so far forwards and then released Archer so perfectly timed. I honestly thought it was going to be offside or something. Like some bollocks like that, but no. We caught them on the counter-attack. They were putting us under the cosh. But no, we catch them out. Archer. Oh, that is just shocking defending. No one really covering him. He's just able to pick that up so easily in the box and just slam it home. That came from our ball getting back as well. Wait there. As always, brilliant through to Archer again. And now Archer for a second time! Very similar goals. But who gives a damn how you score them, as long as you do. And that's brilliant play here. Now Archer is on a hat-trick. Oh. Oh! Too busy! Pushing him out of the way, and I didn't want him to. I was trying to get on to Huggins, and it didn't. And obviously, again, right before half time. Ignato, yes! Come on! Yes, I wanted that. Look at this, brilliant stuff from Vignato. He's so calm on the ball. His finishing is so good as well. And we, again, for the third time, take the lead. Oh, Mainu goes for it. There it is! Another big win here against a team was hoping to go up as well. Yes, boys! Playing so much better than we were last season. We have such a better just dimension in this team. Absolutely love it. So much better. Little bit of a surprise transfer here, and it's not even a transfer, it's a loan for Armando Broja. 79 rated player has come on loan to us. This player, I did want him last year because I was hoping to maybe go two up front with him and Archer, but I'm so happy with that. Honestly, I'm very happy to have him as like Archer's backup, and I'll probably start him every now and again as well. I've actually got a buy clause in for him as well. So if I want, I can pay about 28 million next year. So I'm just going to see how it goes. And one last sign I'm going to bring in is Elax Mariba from Leipzig for 6 million. I got him for a really cheap deal. To be honest, the only reason I got him is I thought Matos was leaving, but he decided not to. So, and to be honest, I needed another centre mid anyway to sort of go up against Matos and stuff like that. So I'm happy just to do that. And to be honest, this team just looks so goddamn solid now. Like, you look at that now, Mariba's in there. I mean, to be honest, Mariba, he might actually be in there sooner than he thinks. Because Zolis, I'm going to leave him in there for now because Zolis is actually playing quite well. But still going to go with that. But honestly, guys, look at this team. It is getting so good. Menga's already gone up by 1. Hutchinson's up to 78. Archer's up to an 81. Bernato's gone up. Mainu's gone up. Murray has gone up. Honestly, this team is just getting better and better. We've got Amano Brozier on the bench now, who probably will be coming on nearly every single game at some point, or starting. This team, guys, is just it's got to get out of the championship this season. Not only that now, well, we are actually sitting top at this moment in time, and we're actually 4 points clear of 7th place. Honestly, me and us and 3rd place are the ones I'm looking at. And we're 3 points away from them, and we've not lost yet. So hopefully we'll see how that goes. Just before we finish, let's just have a quick look at the top transfers and go through everything up to we've done. So the top transfer of the window is actually Eduardo Camavinga for 157 million. Musiala's gone to Man City for 142. Rodri's gone to Bayern. Osman's gone to Milan. Nuno Mendes has gone to Napoli. Araujo's gone to... My God! Look at that. A midfield of Declan Rice and Rodri. Koku's gone to Man United. Botman's gone to Barca. Jota's gone to Real Madrid. Colomwani's gone to Aston Villa. Udoggy's gone to Man United. He's switched over from Spurs. Very interesting changes going on here, really. Gusto's gone to Real Sociedad. What's a weird one? Elise's not gone to Bayern, apparently. He's gone to West Ham. That's a change. But anyway, obviously our big transfers, to be quite fair, we didn't actually do the biggest transfer. It was De Smet leaving for 27.4, and you know what? That money paid for Mainu and Mengi to come in, who are already becoming just such great little players for me. Alex Mariba come in, Helix gone, Incambardio's gone, SA come in, Woburn out, but Jackson out. So many players. Brozier's coming in on loan. So many players. De Vries, Diaz, who's already turned out to be a pretty decent keeper for me. But honestly, I'm happy with this team, guys. And as much as it was annoying to go out to Barnsley in the Cup, I'm actually quite happy because it means we can just focus on the league for this first half of the season. We'll probably get through a lot of the half of the season next episode, and then depending on where we're at, we can probably focus on the FA Cup and stuff later on. Hopefully we are sitting towards the top of the table, and to be honest, this team is more than good enough going up automatically. It's just going to get better. Most of the squad's going to be ready to go in the 80s by the time this season's over. And I've left a little bit of money over as well, not too much, but I can always make the money up if need be. But anyway, I'm going to leave it here, guys. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Hope you're okay with this slightly longer video. You get to see a lot of the games, but you get to see all of the transfer stuff. Slightly longer, but it's basically 2 episodes in one. And I hope you enjoy that. And please let me know down in the comments. I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Take care, and bye-bye.